comes from beyond time, from beyond the outer limits of your imagination, and he's ready to blow your mind.
These are the infamous words that have inspired the internet into investigating possibly one of the creepiest videos on YouTube titled, you guessed it, There Is Nothing or Dining Room. This video scared millions and sent instant chills down your spine when you first see it. Everything is off-putting, from the outside fire to the woman's pale skin to the way she talks both backwards and forwards. This has caused quite a bit of speculation, conspiracy theories on what this video could mean. I remember first seeing it a long time ago, back when I was still attending school, and to be honest, it never really creeped me out. It was just kind of making me wonder what the whole deal was. Does it have a deeper meaning, or was it nothing? In reality, it was created by David Earl, a communications expert who has experience over creative design and art. Several people have praised the video, citing it as one of the best examples of modern horror and a true example of art at its highest forms, but Earl made this piece as a personal desire to prove that there is nothing on the other side of life, that being death, as the strange pale character speaks backwards at first, falls forward, and dies, and comes back to deny that there is life after death by saying, "There is nothing." It's a bit somber, although in some sense it doesn't have to be. Many view death differently than ourselves, and frankly, there's no need to change their minds on what they find more comforting. In my personal journey of life, I've yet to truly find what I find comforting about death, if I can even find anything comfortable about it at all anyways. Would I rather there be an eternity of paradise waiting for me at the end of my own journey? Are my friends and loved ones there at the end with me? If not, then is it truly paradise? Would I rather be a wandering spirit forever haunting the world, thinking about life, repeating the cycle of those last few remnants of memories I was able to cling on to? Do I even want to be conscious for an eternity? Or, like David Earl, would I rather the other thought, the idea that after death, there is nothing? But like how David Earl interprets death through this 1-minute video, so too do others interpret his own words and meanings through this simple video. Let's take a look at a few interpretations. I love this video so much. Even though I'm Catholic and don't agree with the message, I can still see the detail. I love the overall aesthetic of the 1800s/early 1900s with the house style and the dress the woman wears. There is nobody at the table and screams in the background, presumably people being scared of the fire or death itself. I can't describe, but there's this feeling of death, gore, and nothingness, all things that are dreadful. Along with the piano playing the music scale, it adds to the creepy factor. Bravo. I think of this as the interpretation of hell, and that the girl is trapped in this house of eternity while all she can hear are the flames and the music. This could definitely create a feeling of nothingness. I've always loved the artistic expression of this video. It still gives me the chills years later. Do I personally believe that there is life after death? Yes. When I was 9 years old, I almost died from drowning. I remember something about that day that I'll never forget as long as I live on this earth. I could have sworn I found myself not being able to touch the bottom of a pool. I tried to stay afloat, but I couldn't, and I started sinking. I was underwater for a while, and I remember seeing my body floating there below the surface and feeling okay. I have heard other people have similar experience when they're dying. They say they can see themselves, but they don't feel any pain and they're not scared. Obviously, I've lived to tell the tale as someone saved my life. Ever since that day, I doubt that anyone ever really dies. What happens after we die, I cannot say for certain. After reading this, I'm curious to know what you all think, and what you believe, what your ideas are of this video, and what you interpret it as, how this message affects you, if at all, or if you just think it's funny. Do you believe that there is nothing? In the end, we all interpret life differently, much like how we all interpret death differently, and how we interpret this video differently. Yes, some people do think this video is funny. Others think it's scary, traumatizing even. But there's nothing about this video that can harm you, so why fear it? Do we fear the message? Or do we fear the imagery? Is it something primal within us that distrusts this video? Or is it just simply uncomfortable knowing what this video is all about, the message itself? Was it all amplified by her words or by her meaning, by her existence, what she represents? Whatever it may be, Pale Woman's words are her own, as her ideas, what she has seen and what she has experienced. No matter what you tell her, no matter how many times you play back, she and many others believe that in the end,
there is nothing